Gold, land, or the stock market? Which investment is better? Imagine this. You have some money in your hands today. Not a lot, but enough to make you think, if I invest it in the right place today, my life could change in 10 or 15 years. With this thought, every person eventually finds themselves standing at the same crossroads. On one side is gold, which has been considered safe in our households for generations. On the other side is land, which people say, once you buy it, life is set. And on the third side is the stock market, which makes some people millionaires and frightens others. The question is not just which investment is good, the real question is which one is right for you, and how much risk is hidden in each option. Let me tell you, in India, investing is not just a way to grow money. It is also an emotional decision. Here, investment does not mean only returns, but also security, respect, and concern for the future. Some parents accumulate gold for their daughter's marriage, some buy land so that there's something in the children's name, and some invest in shares because they want to grow beyond salary. But the truth is that all three paths are different, their movements are different, and the risks involved in each are also different. Let's first talk about gold, because no discussion about investment in India is complete without it. Gold here is not just a metal, it is a currency of trust. When there is doubt about the system, when inflation rises, when there is uncertainty in the world, people first run toward gold. That is why for centuries, gold has acted like a shield in times of crisis. Whether inflation rises, the currency weakens, or markets fall, gold often manages to hold its value. But this very safety of gold is also its biggest limitation. Gold does not make you rich overnight. It is more a tool for wealth protection than for wealth creation. If you look at data from the past several decades, you will find that gold's average returns stay slightly above inflation. But it rarely delivers the kind of explosive growth that stocks or property can. In other words, gold keeps you safe, but it does not take you to the front of the race. Another reality is that of physical gold. Keeping gold at home provides emotional satisfaction, but it also comes with practical risks. Fear of theft, the cost of lockers, questions about purity, these are things people often do not think about. And most importantly, gold benefits you only when its price rises. There is no regular income from it, no rent, no dividend. It is purely price appreciation, and that alone determines your outcome. That is why gold is considered best for people who do not want to take too much risk, who want to keep their savings safe, and who want protection against inflation over the long term. It is for those who want a peaceful night's sleep, even if the returns are slightly lower. Now let's move toward land and property, which in India is often called the ultimate investment. There is a common belief about land: land never goes into loss. And in many cases, this seems true, because you may have seen land bought on the outskirts of a city multiply in value within a few years. Property purchased near highways, airports, or in developing areas can completely change people's fortunes. The biggest advantage of real estate is that it is a tangible asset. You can see it, touch it, and use it. A house or shop can generate rent, land prices can increase over time. And it also gives a certain social status. That is why many people consider property safer than stocks or mutual funds. But behind the shine, there are many dark sides as well. The biggest risk in real estate is liquidity. If you suddenly need money, you cannot sell land or a flat within minutes. Sometimes it takes months, and sometimes even years. And if the market is down, finding a buyer becomes even more difficult. Apart from this, legal risk is a very big factor. Incorrect paperwork, disputed land, changes in government regulations, any one of these can trap your entire investment. Maintenance, property tax, repairs, society charges. All these are hidden costs that slowly eat into your returns. And most importantly, the entry cost in real estate is very high. Not everyone can invest lakhs or crores of rupees at once. That is why property is suitable for people who want to invest for the long term, who have large capital, and who have a good understanding of location, market dynamics, and legal aspects. It is a game of patience. The dream of getting rich quickly here often turns into disappointment. Now let's come to the stock market, the most talked about, most misunderstood, and most feared investment option. The stock market is the place where even a common person can enter the big race. You do not need crores. You can start with as little as 500. And if you get the right company, the right timing, and the right patience, this is where real wealth is created. The biggest attraction of the stock market is its potential. History is proof that good stocks have delivered 10x, 20x, and even 100x returns. The power of compounding is seen most clearly here. In addition, liquidity is very high. Whenever you need money, you can sell your shares within minutes. Many companies also pay dividends, which can provide you with regular income. But where the potential is high, the risk is equally large. Volatility is a daily reality in the stock market. The market can fall at any time, and a wrong decision can reduce your money very quickly. Investments made without knowledge, without research, and purely based on tips often turn into losses. Emotional decisions, selling in fear, and buying in greed are the biggest mistakes. The stock market is better suited for people who are willing to learn, who can tolerate volatility, and who are not scared by short-term noise. Especially for young investors who have time on their side, it can prove to be the most powerful wealth-building tool. Now the question arises, which of the three is the best? And this is where the biggest truth comes out. No investment is inherently good or bad. What is right or wrong depends entirely on the investor's context. Your age, your income, your responsibilities, and your risk-taking capacity, these factors decide which path is right for you. If you place safety above everything else, gold will give you mental peace. If you can invest large amounts and are a long-term player, land can offer you significant gains. And if you are willing to learn and are not afraid of volatility, the stock market can become a game changer for you. The wisest path is often not to put all your eggs in one basket. A balanced approach proves to be the strongest in the long run. A little gold for safety, some property for stability, and stocks for growth. This is the strategy many successful investors follow. The real game of investing is more about behavior than returns. What you do in panic, how much patience you maintain, and how long you stay disciplined, these things decide whether you win or lose. Because money grows where a person learns to control themselves. Today, as you are watching this video, you might have the same question in your mind, where should I invest? But before that, ask yourself one question. How much risk can I tolerate? The answer to that question is the real compass for your investment decisions. Because the truth is that gold, land, and stocks, all three are right, if chosen by the right person, at the right time, and with the right mindset. And this understanding is what sets you apart from the crowd. This decision can define the direction of your life. So choose wisely, not in haste. Because investment is not just a decision about money, it is a decision about your future.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.